Once you press that button, there's no turning back.
Do it.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another Snowfall video. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for Snowfall, Season 5, Episode 7, titled Lying in a Hammock. If you're a fan of Snowfall, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Snowfall, you get them. Now, the last couple episodes have been crazy, man. We got part 1 and part 2 for episode 5 and 6. They were crazy. We see that, Franklin and Gustavo came in contact with this tiger in a cage. They managed to get out, and some gangbangers were after them and stuff. They kidnapped them, and Franklin and Gustavo were tied up and stuff, but Franklin led them back to the tiger man's house, and then the tiger attacked them and killed them or whatever, and Franklin got free. We also see that Peaches has been missing for a while, and Franklin's room with all his money has been emptied, like completely emptied out. But they find out who the man was behind all the hits, and it's your boy Kane Hamilton. The first time we seen him on the show, we got mention of him before. We knew Kevin had a brother, but now we're finally seeing him. He just got out of prison, and he's mad that Franklin killed Kevin, so he's after Franklin and his crew. This episode was good, though. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Let me get right into the recap. Now, when the episode starts, we see Franklin and Leon telling Jerome and Louie about their talk with Kane or whatever, and they choose to have Leon talk to Kane to squash things. They weren't sure what to do at first, but Leon is going to talk to him and see if they can cut a deal. Now, Jerome and Louie didn't want to do that at all. They wanted to strike back and hit Kane, because he came at them. He came at their family and everything, and they don't play that. So they want to hit him back, but they decide to let Leon go and talk to him. Leon even said that he'll take Kane out himself if the talk doesn't work or whatever. Now, we see Teddy leaving Parissa's, and she really likes your boy Teddy, for real, man. She wants him to stick around. But Gustavo swoops up Teddy from her house, and he pays her the money that he said he was going to give her. And she told Teddy, look, I know your real name. I think she called him Theodore, so she knows his real name. He thinks he got people fooled, but obviously he couldn't fool Parissa. Now, Franklin went to go talk to Veronique, and they were talking about, some business and stuff, and she got mad because he kept being paged by Teddy. Teddy finally left Parissa's. He was healed, he was better, and he needed to talk to Franklin, and she was mad about it. Now, Franklin meets with Teddy, and they talk about what happened. Franklin told him it was an inside job, and it'll be taken care of and stuff. And Teddy said, look, we got to change everything up. We got to change the meeting schedule. And he says to Franklin, you got to meet me alone, because Franklin brought some new security and stuff. And Franklin said, look, you got protection. I need protection. And Teddy comes at him crazy. He's like, look, you're going to do what I say because you messed up. Teddy told him not to be doing any of this real estate business anymore. He said it's too high profile. He doesn't want any attention shifted his way. So he's pissed that Franklin is making all these moves. And Franklin said if he pulled out now, it would bring more attention. And Teddy said, look, you don't make any more of these moves at all, okay? Unless I say so. Now we see Jerome is out looking for Peaches. He's looking everywhere for him. And he stops by this vet place. And this clerk isn't trying to give out the information, but he bribes her, gives her some money. And then she says that, Peaches spoke with his doctor who possibly treated him. He was trying to bribe the doctor as well, but this didn't really do any good. The doctor had to see him because of his hand. From when he beat down dude in the last episode, the doctor was looking at his hand. He couldn't really do much. But he didn't tell him nothing about Peaches because he couldn't remember. The doctor offered therapy or whatever because he could see that Jerome had a lot of demons inside of him. We could see that Jerome is going to explode at any moment. Now, Jerome runs into this guy named Oakley. He said he could take Jerome to where Peaches was at, and he said, give me about 30 minutes. He had to go to some group session. It was like some NA or something like that. And Jerome went in there, man. He attended it. He was listening to all these people expressing their feelings and stuff. And we could see Jerome, he was really thinking about life, thinking about what he's been through and stuff. Now we see Leon meets with Kane, and Kane wasn't really trying to hear anything that Lil Lee had to say. And Leon was trying to tell him what really happened with Kevin. He said, we didn't mean to kill him, it just happened. He said Kev hunted down a Latin gangbanger, and things went sideways. He said this would have took us and you out while you was in prison. And Leon said that they all wanted blood. He told him that it was a complete accident, which it was. I mean, Franklin didn't have to shoot, but he was trying to stop Kevin, man. Kevin was reckless. But then Leon offers Kane a deal to squash all this beef and start business with each other, make some money. Now we see Jerome and Oakley are driving, and they finally get to where they're supposed to be going. And we see there's a whole garden in the yard and stuff. And dude said he has to go inside. And he asked Jerome for some money. He says that's the only way he's gonna get in. And Jerome took some time just to reflect. He sat there in peace and he was just staring out into the distance. Now we see Franklin in his office, and Sissy comes to visit him. She's been running all his errands and stuff. She's been doing all his work. And he wants to know if she said anything to Veronique about the business and stuff because of everything that Veronique said and how she changed out of nowhere. And Sissy straight up told him that, yes, I did say something to her because she needs to know what kind of life she's in. And Franklin got mad. He confronted her about going behind his back. He said, look, you don't need to do nothing except doing what you're supposed to be doing in this business. And you can tell she got mad. She stormed out of there. Now we see Louie and Detective Buckley meet up, and she's trying to talk to him about Kane. And you can tell this dude, Detective Buckley, really wants Louie, man. He's always flirting with her. You can tell that he's trying to make a move at her so bad. But if Jerome finds out, he's gonna mess around and hurt this dude. We know Jerome got anger problems, and he's not playing that shit. But Louie gives Buckley Kane's information and stuff. She wants Buckley to take care of him once and for all to end this war. She was willing to pay whatever price she had to. She offered him $150K if he killed Kane. And he said it's gonna take a while to set up, but he'll get it done. Now we see Teddy and Gustavo. They're alone and they're talking and stuff. And Teddy asks Oso for help installing bugs for like tracking Franklin and stuff. And you can tell Gustavo is hesitant about this, man. He really likes Franklin. He ain't trying to do that. But then Teddy apologizes for bailing on him, when them guys ambushed him. He said he wasn't thinking straight, man. There was just bullets flying everywhere, and he just dipped off because he didn't know what else to do. And Gustavo just walked away. Now we see Leon telling Franklin and Louie that Kane would be dealing with them now, with the weight and stuff, that he's in business with them. And you can tell Louie wasn't feeling that, but she had no choice but to agree, especially since it got the enemy off their backs and stuff. But she made this deal behind everybody's back, so they have no idea that Buckley is going to be going after Kane. But for now, Kane's going to be in business with them, making money and stuff. But Louie really went behind their backs. When they find out, they're going to be pissed. Now, Oakley took Jerome to this crack house. They're looking for Peaches, and Jerome thought it was sketchy, man. He put a gun to this Oakley guy's head. He knew he was being set up, or at least he thought he was. Jerome was ready to shoot anybody up in that crack house, man. But he could see they were all fiends, and he didn't really want to shoot a fiend. But Oakley told him that Peaches was using. And Jerome's like, Peaches is a junkie. And Oakley says, you really didn't know. So Jerome just left. Now we see Teddy go back to Parissa, so she can stitch his wound and stuff. And it was clear that Teddy liked her, man. He wanted to smash, and they actually started kissing, and they did smash. Now Jerome comes back to the club, and Louie updates him on this new deal with Kane, how they'll be working with them. And Jerome just couldn't believe what happened with Peaches, that he was a junkie now and that he robbed them for all their money. He couldn't believe it. And Louie said, shit, if I was on the pipe and I seen Franklin kill Rob, I would probably dip too, I ain't gonna lie. And Jerome started talking to Louie about how he wants to follow his dreams, how he wants to do something in life, how he said Jam and Jerome's was supposed to be a beginning, but now he needs to figure out what he wants to do, and he asked her to marry him. He got down on his knee and proposed, and she said yes. We see Teddy meet with this guy, I guess to cover his tracks or something like that. Then we see Detective Buckley and Louie meet up, and he wants to know if he should go forward with the hit on Kane. And he sees the ring on her finger, and he's like, I thought y'all were already married. That's when he figures out, her and Jerome are getting married. Of course, this dude still tries to hit on her, man. Like I said, he's always trying to hit on her. But if Jerome finds out, it's gonna be bad for your boy. But she tells him that he can go ahead and kill Kane, gave him the green light. So now we gotta see where this goes. We gotta see if Detective Buckley will really get it done. He probably will, but I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what else is gonna happen in this season. It's getting exciting, and I truly can't wait. What did y'all think of this episode? Comment down below. What did you think? What are your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else for the last 3 episodes of season 5? Let me know. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Snowfall content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.